So welcome to this short introduction to distributed leadership. I'm Karen Smith, one of the UK team who contributed to the Enables project, which developed resources that are on this website. I'll be putting questions about distributed leadership to Philip Woods, another member of the UK team. So firstly, Philip, I'd like to ask you, what is distributed leadership?
I see distributed leadership in two ways. Firstly, it's a way of understanding what leadership is. The idea of distributed leadership proposes something which is quite radical. It says that leadership is a collective phenomenon that arises from the complex interactions between all of those involved in a group or organization. It's not simply the product of the few who are designated as leaders, people such as head teachers, principals, or senior school leaders. It's the outcome of the actions and mutual influences upon each other of everyone, and that includes students, parents, administrative, technical, and other support staff, teachers, school leaders, and school governors. However, most of those contributing to leadership in this way are not aware of their leadership role. And that leads to the second perspective on distributed leadership. That is distributed leadership as an active process of expanding awareness of the leadership contribution of teachers and others in the school and increasing capacity for leadership. So distributed leadership is an active process of widening leadership. It means more members of the school community becoming more aware and active as co-leaders of change. It means teachers, support staff, students, and others who don't occupy formal leadership roles being confident, proactive, initiators, and co-leaders of change.
Why is it of value to schools?
Well, widening leadership in this way helps to address two challenges facing schools. The first one is innovation. There's a need to foster innovation in order to tackle persistent issues in new ways, and issues such as improving and broadening learning and reducing inequalities in education. Innovation is promoted and made more successful by actively involving the widest range of stakeholders and having them be co-leaders of change who work and learn together collaboratively. The other challenge is that of democratic citizenship, fostering democratic citizenship. This is in response to social changes such as more diverse societies and expectations to develop in citizens things like creativity, imagination, mutual understanding, and critical thinking. Distributed leadership, guided by values of democracy and social justice, engages teachers, students, and other stakeholders in collaborative practice and the development of democratic, creative, and critical capabilities.
That's a very interesting explanation. Can you just tell me a bit about your views on why there's a need to develop and strengthen distributed leadership in schools?
Well, we can't assume that widening leadership in the way that I've just been describing it will happen naturally in schools. It's something that has to be worked at. So opportunities are needed for people in the school, in its community, to develop and to reflect upon its challenges and the capabilities that distributed leadership requires. These capabilities, they include things like confidence, adaptability, creativity, relational skills, and critical reflection. The capacity for distributed leadership therefore needs to be nurtured by the schools and by the staff, students, and others in the school over time.
Many thanks for sharing your views, Philip.